Hello, Dr. Cisse covering anatomy and physiology. Today I will present blood vessels. Now, why do we need blood vessels? When the heart pumps blood, blood has to go to the body through the arteries. And when blood has to come back to the heart so that the heart can pump it to the lung to get oxygen, blood will go out from the heart through the arteries and then come back to the vein. So the vein and arteries are different, okay? Now, what is the main difference between veins and arteries? Look at their functions first. Since the job of arteries is to take blood that's pumped by the heart to go to the body, it needs some pressure, and that pressure needs to be measured and balanced. That is why arteries have not only thicker muscles so they can contract, they also have elastic membrane so that they can come back, so they can coil back. This is a large artery, this is the medium artery, and this is the vein. How can you tell? First, the wall of the vein is smaller. You see how this is thinner? But here is thicker because it's an artery. And this is a small, like a medium-sized artery. Now you can see some mesh-like thing around them. These are elastic lamina. The one inside is called the internal elastic lamina, and the one outside is called external elastic lamina. Elastic is kind of makes sense because you want it to kind of, when the blood vessel will kind of constrict, shrink, when they dilate, they need to be able to come back to themselves through the elastic lamina. Now let's look at the inside. The inside lining for all of them will be endothelium. Endo means inside, thelium means layer. It just means inside layer. And the thelium is simple squamous epithelium. And then that endothelium sits on something called the basement membrane. You see the basement membrane here. Why? Because every epithelial has to sit on the basement membrane before something else. Then this mesh-like I said, is internal elastic lamina. And then you have muscle here at the tunica media, because the inside is called tunica interna. Tunica just means layer. The basement and the endothelium is called tunica internal tunica. And then this is called tunica medium, the medial tunica medium layer. And then this one is called external tunica, tunica external. So we have outside external, that's going to be dense irregular connective tissue that covers the blood vessels. And then here on the vein, you can see valves. The job of vein is to bring blood back to the heart so it can be pumped. So when blood goes up, for example, from your feet going up, it doesn't want to go back, so the valves kind of stop it from going back. That's why this valve is closed, so when blood goes up, it doesn't go back down. Okay, again, this is the vein, this is the large artery, this is the medium artery, this is tunica interna, tunica media, tunica externa, right? This is going to be the endothelium, basement membrane, external elastic lamina. This is the muscle, this is smooth muscle. It is smooth because we don't control it shrink by itself. And then this is tunica externa, okay? These wires will be like a bunch of collagen fibers because it's a dense irregular connective tissue. And then both these big arteries and small arteries just are there to kind of conduct the blood throughout the body. And the vein is there to bring blood back to the heart so it can be pumped again. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in class.